Aloha, welcome to part 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Sagehog, sorry. And, oh yeah, by the way, Sonic Retro, they actually input 7 splash screens, so each time it's different. This one is classic Sonic being ticked off at the Sonic 3 Sonic because he's a later one and doesn't look like the original. But, yeah. Okay, now what you're about to get here is an Eminem reference. Apparently his song, Without Me, is a perfect use in Green Hill Zone. And no, I will not do Mariah Carey later. Take trying to go round me outside, tick wall, tick wall. Take trying to go round me outside, tick wall, tick wall. Gus is back, don't get Jenny's back, tell a friend, gets his back, by my back. Yeah. Okay, I will never do that again. Mariah Carey's, We Belong Together, it also works well with this, but you can clearly tell that I did not expect that I would be rapping, in quotes, to a Sonic song. I'm not a rapper. I don't really like too much rap music per se. I respect Eminem's music though. But, you know, it's not the best thing in the world. But yeah, jump and get the hidden invincibility to fight the first battle with Dr. Ivo Robotnik, who for some reason in the Japanese version is called Eggman because he looks like an egg. And basically in this first boss, all he does is he lifts out a wrecking ball and then swings it back and forth while moving left and right very slowly. The battle's too easy. Just basically jump when the ball is in the other direction, and if you can't really avoid the ball, what you do is go under the platform and just stay there, or duck, and just stay there until the until the ball moves to the other side, and then jump, attack, and excuse me, vice versa. I had some ramen earlier, that's why I'm probably burping a lot. Pardon me. But anywho, we're about to tackle the Marble Zone, which is basically grass, purple stones, and of course, fire. Or lava in this case. What, did Robotnik build this place on a... No, this was already here, but... Keep this in mind, this is basically built on a volcano, I guess. A palace built on a volcano. It probably may not even be a volcano, it probably may just be a palace that has lava, and yeah, those platforms will potentially damage you. First thing, spikes were an instant kill in Mega Man, they're not in this. Getting crushed, however, is Sonic's primary cause of death. Getting crushed by pillars and various other objects is Sonic's primary cause of death in this game. I don't like it any one bit that Mega Man likes getting hit by spikes. And very few Sonic games actually feature this. You actually have to push a block and then hit a switch. Very few games have that. Very, very few. Strong heroes. Yeah. And another thing that's not usually in any other game, blocks fall from the top of the screen that you have to jump on. Not many games have that either. Not a lot of Sonic games have it. I don't know why, but okay then. And another fun gimmick, those things that go up and down, they don't show up too much in the series either. I'm surprised. The fireball thing, however, is a reference to Super Mario Bros. 3. So I didn't think that they would make a Mario reference into a game, but yeah. Now that enemy you saw, It's probably the worst enemy in any Sonic game you'll ever see. The Caterpillar. The Caterpillar's not too bad, but I mean, when he returned in Sonic CD and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it wasn't as good as... They actually made it a bit... They made it a tad bit easier, but not in Sonic 3. In this game, however, basically what happens is, if you touch the Caterpillar, the worst thing possible could ever happen. If you touch it anywhere where, like, any part of the... Pardon me. And if you... Dang it. Stuttering. If you attack on any other part of the Caterpillar's body, what happens is his body breaks into the 4 pieces that it is, and you'll potentially get killed. I thought I could run through that with the amount of time I had, but no, I didn't. I would need the damage converter from X6, and I hate the damage converter because it does crap. Well, except for getting that Dr. Light capsule, but I'll mention that later. I'll mention that in that run. But yeah, you can only kill the Caterpillar on its head. And as odd as it sounds, that's the only way to actually kill the thing. You can literally only kill the Caterpillar on its head. And I don't prefer doing a jump because usually when you jump, you get hit. If you use a very fast rolling dash, you'll get hit. You have to do like a normal or slow rolling dash, and I just wanted to show you how the fire just like lands. It doesn't even go any further. Bats. Surprisingly, this game doesn't have a lot of alternate pathways. This is one of the only games in the series that alternate pathways is not a major thing. Sonic 2 and 3 had more of these. And especially if you wanted to beat the Sega records of these games, like... I remember at one time... Oh yeah, by the way, gushing fire. Time your jumps properly, or run across them all. Go in this room for a special thing. The 30-second thing. Yeah, I forgot to mention, the time reset doesn't reset your time in entirety, it just resets it by 30. It decreases it by 30 seconds, and I went to the second platform so you can get better momentum. But, yeah, at one point, Sega had made a thing where you'd be able to see all of their best times, and when you see all the best times in the game, you're thinking, how did they do it? Well, it's actually fairly simple. You just have to keep getting to... You just have to be very fast and very precise with your jumps and rolling dashes and whatnot. I mean, right here, I could have just ran through and did a rolling dash down there to destroy the blocks, which you'll see later, give me a big bonus, and vice versa. Now, here's the block puzzle. What you do is you jump and then you move right and then left. Every time I get a bigger bonus. And if I destroy 10 1,000 bonuses in a row, I start getting 10,000s. And then